There's no feeling more intense than starting over. If you deleted your homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at home and you have to go back after spending an hour in the casino. If you won some money at the casino and you put all your winnings on red but it came up flat. If you got your best shirt dry cleaned before a wedding and then immediately dropped food on it. If you won an argument with a friend and then later discovered that they could return to their original image. Starting over is harder than starting up. If you're not ready for that, like if you've already had a bad day, then what you're about to go through might be too much. Feel free to go away and come back. I'll be here. Alright, thanks for coming with me. I'll understand if you have to take a break at any point. Just find a safe place to stop or quit the game. Don't worry, I'll save your progress, always, even your mistakes. This game is a homage to a free game from 2000, Sexy Hiking. The author of that game is Jazzo, a mysterious Czech designer who was known as the father of B games. B games are rough assemblages of round objects. Designers slap them together very quickly and they're often too rough and unfriendly to game like control. They're built more for the joy of building them than as polished products. In a certain way, Sexy Hiking is the perfect embodiment of a big game. It's built almost entirely out of bounded recycled parts, and it's one of the most unusual and unfriendly games of its time. In it, your task is simply to drag yourself up a mountain with a hammer. That act of climbing, in the digital world or in real life, is certain essential properties that give the game. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed. Some cliffs are too sheer or too slippery, and the player is constantly, unremittingly in danger of falling and losing it. Anyway, when you start Sexy Hiking, you're standing next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to get over that tree. A lot of people never do. Hard and poke at it, exploring the limits of your reach and your strength, trying to find a way up and over. And there's a sense of truth in that lack of confidence. Most obstacles in video game worlds are fake. You can be completely confident in your ability to get through them once you have the correct method or the correct equipment or just by spending enough time. In that sense, every pixelated obstacle in Sexy Hiking is real. The obstacles in Sexy Hiking are unusual, and that makes the game unique and frustrating. But I'm not sure Jazzo intended it to be frustrating. Frustration is just essential to the act of climbing, and it's authentic to the process of building a game about climbing. A funny thing happened to me as I was building this game. I'd have an idea for a new obstacle, and I'd build it, test it, and it would usually turn out to be unreasonably hard. But I couldn't bring myself to make it easier. It already felt like my inability to get past a new obstacle was my fault as a player rather than as a builder. Imaginary mountains build themselves